Welcome to the ultimate countdown for Isekai anime lovers. If you thought you'd seen everything the genre had to offer, get ready. These are the 2025 releases with brilliantly overpowered main characters who take charge, dominate new worlds, and are still flying under most fans' radars. Grab your snacks, crank up your speakers, and let's dive right into 10 hidden gems that you absolutely cannot afford to miss this year. Let's kick things off with number 10. From bureaucrat to villainess, Dad's been reincarnated. Okay, hear me out. This isn't just another generic villainess otome game setup. The twist here is wild. The main character is actually a middle-aged dad who suddenly finds himself reincarnated as the game's main villainess. At first, he's completely thrown off. One day he's dealing with office paperwork and boring meetings. The next, he's wearing an elegant gown and plotting political takeovers. He decides, all right then, if I'm going to be the bad guy, I'll be the bad guy. He's got big plans to rule with an iron fist, but his dad instincts just keep getting in the way. Every time he's supposed to give a cold-hearted speech or fire someone from the palace, he ends up giving them life advice instead. Every dramatic confrontation somehow turns into a heartwarming family moment. He's not destroying kingdoms, he's fixing people's childhood trauma. It's hilarious and wholesome all at once. Moving to number 9, Zenshu. MAPPA really knows how to keep us on our toes, right? And this original anime is one of their boldest yet. The story follows a genius anime director who, after a mysterious accident, gets pulled straight into her favorite childhood series. But she's not just watching it play out, she literally becomes the narrator. Imagine shaping the fate of the characters you once loved, while battling your own creative regrets. Every word she says alters reality. Every line of narration carries emotional weight. The deeper she goes, the blurrier the line between fiction and memory becomes. Who's controlling who? Her? Or the story itself? Each episode feels like a story within a story, blending surreal imagery, self-reflection, and MAPPA's signature chaos. You'll find yourself guessing till the very end who's really writing the script of fate here.
Now, number 8 is one for the action junkies. The Red Ranger becomes an adventurer in another world. Think of your favorite Sentai hero, all flashy poses, heroic speeches, and color-coded armor. Now imagine that guy waking up in a medieval fantasy world full of swords, dragons, and dungeons. Our MC arrives already overpowered, and watching him tackle ferocious monsters with martial arts and superhero moves while his new fantasy party just stands there, completely baffled? Comedy gold. He still shouts his attacks, still poses after victories, and still treats every battle like it's being televised. The clash between his old world logic and this new world's reality is just chef's kiss. The chemistry between the characters is fantastic too. You've got your straight man, your idealist, your skeptic, and in the middle of it all, this overly dramatic ex-Red Ranger trying to save everyone, whether they asked for it or not. You won't stop laughing. Dropping in at number 7 is The Brilliant Healer's New Life in the Shadow. If you want drama, betrayal, and one of the most satisfying glow-ups ever, this is your pick. Xenos is a healer, one of the best. But after being betrayed and thrown out by his ungrateful party, he doesn't give up. He doesn't mope around or chase revenge in the usual way. Instead, he builds a whole new life. He vanishes into the shadows and becomes the ultimate underground fixer, modifying bodies, healing the unhealable, and earning the respect of both criminals and nobles. The world building is rich, full of shady deals and complex hierarchies. The intrigue never stops. Xenos slowly rises as a legend, not by standing in the spotlight, but by pulling the strings behind it. It's dark, thrilling, and surprisingly emotional. He proves that sometimes the best way to rule is from the shadows. Number 6, Teogonia. This one's a little different. People call it the stealth Isekai, and it earns that name. The story follows Kai, a young man living in a quiet valley, who starts having strange, vivid memories. Flashes of a life in modern Japan. Those glimpses start shaping his thoughts, his emotions, and the choices he makes. As he rises to protect his people as a guardian bearer, those past life instincts start bleeding through.
At number 5 is the atmospheric Lord of the Mysteries.
Step aside your usual fantasy settings. This one dives straight into a gothic, steampunk world dripping with atmosphere. Think gas lamps, secret societies, and coded letters hiding divine conspiracies. Our MC plays the long game, a sharp, cunning protagonist who manipulates events from behind the curtain, weaving between religion, magic, and madness. The story's full of intrigue and psychological tension. Every revelation leads to 3 new questions. The pacing, the tone, and the mystery all blend together into something that feels both old-fashioned and ahead of its time. If you love clever heroes, dark worlds, and high-stakes deception, this is a must-watch. Number 4. Headhunted to Another World, From Salaryman to Big Four. An ordinary office worker gets summoned by a demon lord, not to fight, but to help run the demon empire. No sword, no spells, just spreadsheets and negotiation tactics. Instead of destroying heroes, he's building departments, forming trade deals, and fixing centuries of poor management. He's basically turning hell into a Fortune 500 company. It's like The Office meets Overlord, and somehow, it totally works. The humor's sharp, the world building is clever, and the way this guy solves impossible problems with pure logic and people skills makes every episode a delight. Sometimes, brains really do beat brawn, and he's here to prove it. At number 3, a wild last boss appeared. Our MC wakes up as their own overpowered in-game avatar, the ultimate final boss of a massive fantasy world. They've got loyal followers, immense power, and a world teetering on the edge of chaos. But managing worshippers and stopping world-ending disasters? Way harder than it looks. The action scenes are explosive, the humor self-aware, and the whole story plays with MMO logic in ways that'll make gamers grin. It's a wild mix of epic and absurd, and that's what makes it great. At number 2, I'm the evil lord of an intergalactic empire. If you love space operas, mechs, and ruthless political drama, buckle up. Liam, our so-called evil lord, gets reincarnated into a massive galactic empire filled with war, betrayal, and ridiculous levels of wealth. And finally, the number 1 pick, Apocalypse Bringer Minogra. If you ever wanted to watch a villain actually build an empire from scratch, this one's your holy grail. Our protagonist, a gamer with a taste for dark strategy, wakes up in a dying world, with nothing but ruins and monsters around him. He starts small, 1 ally, 1 city, 1 choice at a time. Every move he makes changes the world, and every alliance has consequences. It's all about power, patience, and 4D chess politics. Watching him rise from nothing to a world-conquering mastermind is pure satisfaction. It's smart, slow burn, and deeply addictive. And there you have it. 10 incredibly fresh, seriously underrated isekai anime where the MC isn't just living in another world, they're running the show. Drop your dream isekai scenario in the comments below. If you enjoyed this list, smack that like button and subscribe for more deep dives and countdowns. This is your one-stop shop for everything anime that's new, wild, and totally bingeable. Thanks for watching.